good info of that. Potentially 2 spot. Oh! Don't doubt Zeus. I love that the desk was saying, you know, Zeus co-kill could be a negative. Look at the answer already. That could be the pistol round wrapped up with a bow. Boaster, Alpha, and Crashies have to try and dissuade that narrative, and Crashies looks for an opportunity and finds them stacked up.
Done well to get away with no damage conceded. Actually, but Zeus now twisting the knife. A third found. Looking at who might get Alpha here, but actually Crashies with the backstab.
Yeah, and there is this Sheriff in play for Alpha. Crashies still very much here. Haunt is ready. Could catch Cracks on a timing.
Perfect timing.
10 seconds now. Do need to start looking towards the plant, so Alpha needs to work on his own. But Crashies finds the fight towards heaven. This is stunning from them. But time has now lost this round for them. A valiant attempt, but gotta say it, the hero of the hour. Chris Fry as well. Right back at it. Plucks away Kayak. And he's going to have his work cut out, right? For Kayak, he comes off the game up against Heretics not too long ago now, obviously. Having to face down, Mini Boo in prime form. Now you're up against the Zeus, who's looking like he's firing on all cylinders. But this time, deeper setup here. You can see YellowJ just trying to create that structure for him to play under, create some safety. He might be under some stress. It looks like he is. Outstays his welcome, and Alpha reclaims tree.
Fnatic captain's going to be called upon here, but actually Boaster finds it. So down to 3 now for Fnatic. 4 standing will find the plant.
Yeah, big situation for them here. Fnatic are looking a little worse for it, but this would be stunning, and it is. Alpha plays patiently, punishing the push up from Zeus on the flank, but now we're down to 2. This could be heaven sent for Fnatic. Chronicle does get the upgrade, but we know NA does it better with that thing. Can the rest of FUT find all these Fnatic players? I don't know if they can. The time alone is a factor. Double swing and double hold. Perfectly done. Fnatic in control. Yeah, that's shredded him down, but tap on the spike draws the attention, but all of Fnatic here, what's the plan to disrupt these players? A shot in the dark or two, sure! But Chronicle holds the line well. 2v2 now, Boaster had his success from this spot, but YellowJ cleaner. Boaster gets the kill that matters.
Done it again.
Puts the pressure on YellowJ. Have we been here before? Are we gonna see it again? His nerves tested, and I don't think there's time on this for YellowJ. It's close. Oh! Fallen fancies back in, tries to get some space off this, but the lockdown's going to come through. Cracks might be screwed here. I don't think... Oh! What is that? Just goes absolutely ballistic for a second. And a captain couldn't quite make it out in time, but you're looking at the plant here. Should be going down. Boaster with it in hand, and we are still within time.
Pit should seal the deal here. Fnatic makes it very difficult. Wrap coming through here from FUT. YellowJ try and find something through the door, but Crashies still posted in the same position. Will be noted now.
Yeah, Horn back up, and it gives him a fair fight, right? Sees to follow, keeps him busy, looking to split the timing on this retake. Zeus creeping the smoke closer though, and Crashies dips away. Nicely played for him. Just buying plenty of time and takes a second glance. This is really nice. I mean, a little bit of an attempt there from FUT, but they've cancelled this one. The pit itself, almost. Zeus maybe to hit the rotate button. He's still around. And that time, Kayak's got his number, activating the firepower he needed for that fight. And it... Okay, that's just ridiculous.
He's just good for 2 today.
How's he managing it?
Consistently.
I don't get it. I feel like that smoke was up, right? Like maybe I'm missing something, but he's made something out of nothing, considering that Alpha was on that lurk. He has to come back around now. They can't hold on to this with 2. Boaster and Chronicle, though. The vintage duo. A Pixel spotted for Chron. Forced out of position. Oh! That was so well done, just to hit that little extra step. But Alpha now in a 1v3.
Oh.
That's not how you want to start it either. This is not looking pretty yet. Has to lock in for this, and they're just sitting that defuse. FUT off the back of that double mic. Kayak going to be taking the side, just post that in towards Waterfall. Feels the pressure coming from CT. That's a fair fight that he wins. Starting to find his footing here. Securing him that C site, spike on the way. Fnatic gear shifting this time from a very slow, methodical, paced out round to this that is high tempo, high pressure. Hard for FUT to get a read on.
They're really looking to flip the script on some of these rounds. Second pace change towards C site. Fnatic continuing to dig deeper and deeper towards spawn as well. I think now FUT in a 4v5 on the retake.
They just don't have the tools either. Krax doesn't have the util to make too much happen, maybe the C's, but that's about it. Don't know how close the Haunt is. Mr. Fallen investing what he can, but again, Zeus out, and a Captain going to the smoke, and Kayak patrolling the site. Plays security towards Krax is starting from Kayak. Clean as you like, and as good as Mr. Fallen was, it doesn't matter if you find 2 this round, it's time to back away.
When he's solo.
Dude, but it always seems to get you 1 or 2. Yeah, it always seems to work. I hate it because it's rewarded so often. And a Captain going to take away Chronicle, who's been a bit of a headliner for Fnatic. But now 25 seconds, they're getting a fight back. FUT want the side back, and they're getting it back. You can't clear, and a Captain dips away further, makes a fight for their meal. And now Fnatic digging in their heels, trying to fight for some security on the site. A tap of the spike, but no commitment yet. Alpha watching that right side. No one watching this creep up from Mr. Fallen yet. They kind of have to commit to it now as well. Oh, it's denied! That's round secured. Alpha, you can do no more. The time is gone. Too late in the day. As FUT take a step back here. You can look at the pressure coming back from that mini door, that blue room. Here we go. Swing, it's perfect. Oh, the synergy is off the charts here. FUT absolutely fold them in half like a lawn chair. Alpha, 1v5, mate. 6 seconds. It ain't happening. Beautiful reaction from FUT. Zeus now looks forward.
He's got to win this 1v1.
Big 1v1, yeah, he does. It opens up the floodgates, because look at this post-plant positioning. It's very dedicated towards site. Fnatic wants space back, so they look towards CT. Kayak removing Mr. Fallen is perfect. It gives them a new bit of room to play from. And now they flip the script. Chronicle, Kayak, perfect reaction. Bye-bye, get out of there, get the hell away. Oh dear, he's found you anyway. Sent down to his grave. Out of Captain couldn't escape the inevitable, and now Krax tries to play around the smoke. Does he see a No, okay, so Kayak kind of knowing the limitations here, but Krax wants to play forward. Alpha on the counter swing, really nice. Kayak drawing all the attention, but Alpha very ready in backup.
See now a 3v5, what FUT can get done. Yetzirah first on the chopping block, potentially alongside Zeus, but so it comes out here. Now it would just come down to Yetzirah on the table here towards A. It's Kayak. To try and find, and actually does find a response here. We'll get away from the paranoia as well.
Yeah, looks like we've got Prius in the building so far. There we go. Zil's taken over. Krax gonna find Crashies and try and keep this in favor of FUT, but the plant now gonna be worked on. Kayak gonna post in the paint shell. Denies the plant to start with. That's pretty big. Buys a couple extra seconds for the support system to arrive. But there's not much utility here to play with. There's what, a TP with Boaster, and that's about all she wrote. 6 seconds on a turret. I mean, 5 on the smoke again. If they clear out a Captain, it might be game on. Mr. Fallen replies, and Zeus still firing. There's Boaster left in the 1v3. He's been pretty clutch. This is tough, though. That's a great beginner. He's going to make them question.
No way.
No!
Oh! And come through from Chronicle. The Captain's actually slipped into a deeper position now. That's where the Stinger will really pay dividends. 29 HP, though. They'll try and slow Alpha down a little further, but not going to be able to achieve that.
No ults to bank on. It is the guns in hand. Here we go. Kayak looking for the way in. It's actually Boaster to take the first couple of steps, but FUT are loving every second that passes. It feels better and better, but Fnatic fighting back, taking away 2. And the site now under scrutiny. Yetzirah looking to buy those precious seconds, and it is going to start running low. But Boaster sprays and prays with Crashies.
Secure the C site hold, but Zeus is able to get ahead of the utility.
Yeah, but Alpha doesn't want to give up all of this space. Oh dear.
Did he TP into it?
Must have done. Sure, something's gone wrong. I'm sure we'll get it on the replay, but Zeus is trying to posture up on site and keep this, I want to say controlled, but Fnatic on these flanks have been good, and considering it's Boaster on the way on the flank here, he could do well here, could be able to TP across the trap on that deeper line.
Close enough, yeah.
No, so that's an eventual threat. Right now they can't get past the front door. Yetzirah gone. And Krax and Mr. Fallen don't even know about what's coming their way. That paranoia, God knows where that's going. And it's all down to Krax for the heroics now. A 1v3 is not gonna happen.
Expecting to find Yetzirah here.
God, they're not wrong. Spot on.
What can you do?
Feels like the book's been left open on the table, doesn't it? And Kayak's not missing. Mr. Fallen's gone down, and it's systematic destruction. And a Captain's got a absolute army to face. 2 found. You got more for me. This is hard work now. 10 bullets, 3 bodies to drop. He's still fighting as hard as he could.
Alpha looking like he might get his wish once again.
Oh.
Yetzirah. Not so lucky on the other side of the map.
Cover going
Being
up.
punished time and time again.
There we go. Missile forward, this time gonna find it, and Zeus has been a little quiet on this side in comparison to the first and instantly traded out. Chronicle heard the words, saw that people were looking at him for these performances, and he's absolutely on it. 3v2 now, cracks out a captain. No sight security. Backing that one away.
Oh, it's here so quickly.
Hi, Crashies. And goodbye, out of captain. It's all on Cracks, and he's pretty far here. Horns back. Chucks that in. 1v3. 35 seconds. Position surrounded. Kayak watching. Swing from tree. Should be up next. There it is. Fnatic looking world class there, Mike. First half competitive, yes, from this corner. He's got a little bit of a complimentary position over towards Pillar, but he's cleared by Crashies. Is that a captain next on the chopping block? Gets cleared again. Fnatic. How are they doing this so easily, it looks like? A bit of a mad push from Chronicle, but I guess they have the numbers and no one's denying the defuse. This timing to be everything. Kayak's even taken away Cracks. They're so stacked on this site. This is without that eventual lurk coming into play. Alpha finally pulls the trigger, and he's got the spike. Reads the play well, posts out. Just a little bit of a denial as Crashies on the swing.
Definitely feeling the pressure here. Mr. Fallen was caught sleeping here on this drift up mid. Chronicle will catch him. Spike now noted as well. She's able to get away from that, but Alpha's found the back half of this. Yesterday, Crashies found the second.
The push and pull between these guys is fantastic. Again, you saw the kind of consideration wanted to get towards that mail room initially, right? That first step towards it, Kron's caught the cross. And then this back and forth, that little 1-2 over towards A. And instantly look at the new reposition coming out from, I believe that's Alpha and Kron up towards Heaven, making it near on inaccessible. Look at it. And then just a jump spot for Crashies hit. There it is, info, that's both. And beautiful shot from out of captain, but the numbers just simply not there. Fnatic out of captain, this could be huge! Fantastic impact. Trying to get behind them here and do the damage from the back lines, but he needs help and he needs support. That's gonna be from Zeus on the site. Trying to just split between them, and Chronicle outnumbered. FUT pulling out a trick from the card of deck, you know, deck of cards even. Needing something to run, and it's worked really well. A little set piece to offset the scoreline that's been disastrous. Alpha trying to make something out of nothing, and it ain't happening here. This was a really nice set plan from FUT.
That's captain really finding a freebie on the back of the TP. Opens this one up. 1v5, the first will be Cracks if he can find it.
Gonna catch at least one. Alpha's response is to send the rocket, and it's got the damage. Crashies in the meantime played it forward. I like that initiative. Play it deeper in towards main. He does get traded out on in the end though by Yetherjay. Now you're looking at Alpha in the off angle. Tricky timing on this. Boombot, I don't think found its man.
No, it's still going to be noted as well. On the back of that, Yetherjay, luckily, find that one to Kayak just before he strikes.
But do they still know about Alpha? They've got to know he was here. That Boombot went in not long ago, but the satchel divides and conquers. Alpha knocks down two, making his third. Playing it out nicely there. Looking for the play back in, though. His boast up, feeling like he's up for a fight. And it's all starting to go wrong. I told you, when Alpha stands, things get a little bit dicey. Crashies and Alpha trying to deal with it all, though. And Alpha doing wonders. The flank on the way, though. Yetherjay creeping in the back lines. He'll be there eventually, but right now, he's under threat. Crashies goes a little too far on his own, and Cracks finds him. Now Alpha left in the 1v3. Can't be done! Lots of pressure put towards site. The passive haunt goes up, but Kayak gonna catch Zeus. Where's the punchline to this? Where's the joke at the end of the setup here? Chronicle! Finding two as he works his way through the vents. Yetherjay and the captain on their knees as Alpha secures it surely. This is just Mr. Fallen now in a 1v5. Formality in the end. Chronicle
would lean towards FUT taking B. I think Boast are just figuring that out now as well. Maybe just waiting on the information on the back of Kayak's ultimate.
Uh-oh, can't hear it.
Oh
no! Yetherjay, you lucky boy! Kayak makes a bit of a meal of it. And all this time, this was a pivot towards B, but both players now here. Crashies, can you isolate Yedajay? It's not quite clean enough. Still wants to try and help out Boaster, but they're all of FUT are stuck behind the smoke, excluding one. It's clean for the first. Couldn't quite get the second, but Crashies now called upon here. Position now noted. 13 seconds and a fair 1v1. Oh!
And off. Some of these scenarios we've seen him in. Comes down to a 3v3 now, though.
It's getting brawly, isn't it?
Toxins going up.
Yesterday just constantly on like 20 or less HP.
Toxin screen down.
I have to see whether or not, actually, well, I'm not even going to hold on to it. I was going to say whether or not the awareness is there that maybe Snakebite doesn't stretch into the corner. Well, not going to matter too much anyway.
Yeah. I mean, looking where we see this positioning coming out from, pushed out by B, it allows them that safety on the A site, and completely unawares of the walk-up. Maybe getting paranoid about middle, but we know where it's ending. And Boaster, you're basically in a 1v3 here. The paranoia, perfect.
Oh.
That was just right between the legs, basically. Leaving just Crashies in a 1v2. Now, the position he comes from may be a little bit unconsidered. Doesn't want to give it away with Util. Play this one out as best he can. They're trying to stay together.
Yeah, they're both tucked in.
She's taking steps closer now. Their curiosity getting the better of them. Are they going to swing together? They do.
Put your knife away.
My word, here we are. Oh!
He loses that.
How? How? I'm baffled by it. And this is now going to get tricky. Time on their side, yes.
Here.
Fnatic looking to find a couple of players here. Counter ults back and forth. We can't see a bloody thing. And neither can Boaster. But what does it matter when he still finds two? Putting just Zeus in it all to handle. Too much pressure.
The spot the TP cross it though, yeah.
Looking like a cancel on this, but then just Alpha go kill. It didn't work out. This feels like something was mistimed. This doesn't feel right at all. And it's
Spike's actually ahead of the smoke as well, so able to isolate everybody.
Is here with the Bulldog, so going to be found by the Prowler, and that's it gone. 18 seconds. It's getting a little low on time now, though. I get worried. We've got Yedajay here. These positions that buy a couple of seconds. Oh, the Bucky. Oh, good God, the Bucky. Oh, it's not going to work out this time. What the hell was that?
30 seconds.
Oh no.
It's all or it's nothing. Actually, it's somewhere in between. My statement was completely incorrect. Zeus, though!
What?
He's out of this world! Looking at the kind of positioning from FUT, how deep they... Oh, okay. Committing to that... I mean...
Well, swap it across now, he's got the showstopper, so...
Oh, it's cursed.
It's gone. Yep,
Oh,
gun
no.
here. Both, you can have that one, mate.
She's hitting a banger on Zeus, though. And they're starting to get a little bit scary now. Turn around, turn around. I don't know what's happening, Mike. It's gone absolutely wonky. This is awful. That's the spike. That's the spike, and that was a good paranoia. And now they're right. Oh, of course it's the Sheriff that wins it.
Yeah, this one's
for you.
not gone to plan.
Yeah.
I mean, we're crediting FUT previously for identifying a little bit of risk or an opportunity towards Vents. And here, Mr. Fallen's sight.
Gonna try and hinder the progress, but it's still gonna be Alpha working forward here, slowed again. Plenty of obstacles, and it's still fantastic. At the same time, Cat did get cracked, so you are starting to see those numbers looking a little bit more even.
And that showstopper caught Mr. Fallen in spawn, by the way. That's just heartbreaking. Back-to-back rounds for Mr. Fallen just being... I mean, yeah, caught without even a say in the matter.
Not allowed to play the round.
No.
Oh, there he is. Zeus did eventually catch Boaster drifting through middle. Do they catch him drifting through bloody spawn? Fnatic. Feeling a little slippery here.
30 seconds
The captain not gonna see it either. Just cresting the corner, but maybe it's relayed that this was open. Yeah, it has been. Zeus firmly on patrol. Yep. Mr. Fallen, he's been having a tough time. Does he get anything working on his side? No, he doesn't. And Fnatic, with 15 seconds, clearing out the B site. Plant next on the cards. It's
left.
Zeus and Cracks to try and find anything they can. Yes, save.
Yeah, I was going to say it's as...
Get the ult going. Paranoia goes in. 10 seconds now. He needs to hold the line, and he can't. But it looks like Captain could, but only for a moment. Time is a factor. Spike, I think, just going down in time here. Right to the very end of that. But it's a 4v3 and favored to Fnatic, who left it till those final seconds to pivot. You're looking for that long flank from Yedajay. It's so far off.
He's got to pick up the pace. He's so paranoid of somebody positioned deeper, and Chronicle is in vents, but will Zeus find him? He's going to hard clear him.
Oh! But Kron wins that. Ridiculous. And now Fnatic starting to really turn the screws. Well, he's been
now Crash is going to catch him.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just has to wait. It is stunning to witness.
Poetry in motion to see how Fnatic operate in some of these rounds.
And again, as much as, you know, yes, they do have a lot of those kind of well-choreographed plays, a lot of this mid-rounding and kind of communication in between has been the strongest point, and it feels just like a celebration of them in some of these halves. That second half of the first map, the second half here, starting to look much better as Captain and Cracks.
30 seconds left.
Well, do or die time really here, and it looks like die's the option they pick. Chronicle slowly but surely hunting. Trying to find him, and it's Alpha to claim. A bit of a fizzle out at the end there, but Fnatic looking fantastic. Mike,